You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your number one source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith. Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, and streaming live on Ustream, this is AfterBuzz TV for Pretty Little Liars. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest Pretty Little Liars news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, picking up where the show leaves off and the buzz continues, it's AfterBuzz TV for Pretty Little Liars.
My loneliness is killing me now. Don't you know I still believe that you will be here and give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time.
Look at you know the dance.
There is not a Britney video I do not know the choreography to.
Okay. You should go dancing.
Jesse, if you'd like to
Yes.
challenge me.
I worship you.
Oh, yeah.
Can we do an hour of that? Because I would just
I would die too. I might have something hooked up for you later on today. There was actually two reasons why. Which the number one reason is the name of the episode was called "I Must Confess."
Oh my God! I love
You are
that.
smart like that.
So
Oh my goodness.
as soon as I was entering it into the computer, I was like, "Hey." That's all I've been singing in my head.
I love it.
So I was like,
Very
Britney
appropriate.
opportunity. And also segue into this Sunday, Deidre and I will be doing the AfterBuzz TV VMA Awards coverage. Which is tributing Britney Spears with a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yes.
Good for her.
Now,
Fingers crossed about the possible tribute performance.
okay, well, I was going to ask you because you're the young Hollywood expert.
Yeah.
It's been rumored.
Mm-hmm.
We've got like Demi, they've thrown out Miley, they've thrown out Selena Gomez, all covering various Britney songs.
Well, I do have news on Selena will not be performing.
Confirmed.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the latest.
Interesting because she does the Britney tribute on her actual tour.
Exactly.
So it makes all the more reason that she'd be one of the ones definitely involved, but okay.
I
whatever
thought she
works.
was practicing for this big Sunday show.
She doesn't even
honestly.
have to. Have you seen her show?
Not live.
Okay, because
I've seen clips and stuff.
so doesn't she do like a 5-minute tribute to Britney with like X amount of songs?
Yep.
Yeah.
So she's like already prepared.
I
She doesn't even
know.
need to rehearse.
But
Exactly.
in true Britney form, Britney is the queen of saying, I'm not going to do anything. And then all of a sudden,
Whips it out.
Right.
Selena's there hanging from trees and
Totally.
snakes.
And
But
I
if
have
you have any more information, Dana, please.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to add in that some other names rumored to possibly be participating in this Britney Spears tribute.
Oh gosh, who?
Kesha.
That would be
Nicki-
good.
Nicki Minaj. They might do a collaboration up on the stage.
Okay.
But the big standout, Lady Gaga, you guys,
That's-
is rumored.
Wow.
That's
To
pretty
perform
crazy.
circus.
I
could see that.
Circus.
Actually, there's somebody, to me personally, even bigger. Janet Jackson is rumored to be
yeah,
doing Slave for You.
I mean,
You're
you know what?
OMG. No, I heard that too.
And I honestly, why I do believe it could happen is because the Jackson family really respects Britney, and Britney was a very close friend of Michael Jackson. And in those last times when Britney was going through her little crazy moment, Michael was helping her. And when, Michael was going through his dark times, Britney was keeping in contact with him. So I could see her in that sense
Yeah.
giving
Totally.
respect back.
I mean, Janet would murder the life out of a Britney song. She would totally do
my
Britney
goodness.
justice. Lady Gaga also, I think, is a tremendous talent. So
I would be curious to see what she does.
yeah, like
She'd
her
do her own spin.
Lady Gaga is like if you do think she's gonna sing.
Incredible
Did you say
performer.
It's a
circus?
Yes.
Lady Gaga has such a big voice. I feel like she would maybe go for a song that's a little more difficult to sing.
I feel like she's going to try and cabaret it up.
Oh, her own little
twist. on it.
yeah. All right. Well, nonetheless, it just gets me excited talking about it. So
Hope it happens.
Thank you for this beautiful segue into tonight's episode. Second to last episode of the season, you guys.
So sad.
Tears.
Can't believe it's been months since we first congregated.
I wouldn't touch my face.
He's got some too.
My greasy face.
You don't have no. I love your glasses.
Fine, thank
you have a
you.
wide array of glasses.
Just 2.
Oh, they look different every time you're here.
You just style everything differently.
Yeah.
It's just my hair is very poofy today.
Well, you got a very elegant haircut, and they did a very nice
Thank
job
you.
on it.
Thank you.
Who did I call you earlier? What celebrity did I call you? Because now I'm saying Kingston
I
Rossdale.
don't know.
You look a little Kingston Rossdale-ish over here.
I'll take it. He's like 7, right?
Yeah, but I mean, he's like a fashion icon already.
I know.
Okay, so everybody, welcome to AfterBuzz TV. I'm your host for tonight, Deidre Behar. We're talking Pretty Little Liars, and we've got a smaller group than usual, but it doesn't make us any less awesome.
Yeah.
Makes
You-
us more awesome.
Yeah, completely. Over here on the other side of the table, let me introduce these fabulous people. One half of Clever TV, Dana Ward,
Hey.
little Chicago native,
Oh, yes.
and you took some fan photos earlier.
Yeah, we were covering an event over at the Beverly Center, and probably like 12 different viewers came up, and they were like, "We love Clever TV. Can we take a picture?" And it was so cute, and it was so fun, and it was great to meet viewers.
I'm surprised you don't get stopped more often, because what's your circulation? You get like 1 million hits a month?
It's pretty crazy. Actually, today some press came out, top 10 most viewed in YouTube. So
And Clever TV is one of them.
Clever TV's number 8. So like
What's an
Associated Press is behind us, and like that's such a respectful
News organization.
news organization. Yeah. So we are stoked. We're really happy.
Yeah.
So-
Well deserved. You guys are constantly on your A game.
Aw,
So
thank you.
can I get a fan photo?
Aw, can I get one? We'll flip flop.
Let's all do horse manning fan photos.
Oh my
after
God. We need to do one before we leave.
Only if I can
Okay,
be in both
done.
of them.
Yes.
Since you have this fabulous head of hair, I vote that you are the head.
No.
No, I think that's great. He's got a great head of hair.
Seriously.
You're like super tall and skinny, hot bod. So
Something
let's
to
do
grab
it.
onto.
Amazing.
For the photo.
Okay, so maybe we can do, Jesse, let's switch it up. I'll be the body, you be the head.
Sounds good.
And then you guys will do it too. All about it.
I love it.
High five, yeah.
A little late for that.
Timing was a little off.
Yeah.
Okay, there we
And
go.
Done.
of course, Mr. David Schifilliti is with us tonight.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah,
How are you?
living the dream.
I see.
Still a little upset that you hung out with Jesse over the weekend and I was not invited.
Oh.
You're always invited.
Apparently not. So don't give me
Blame
that.
Jesse.
No, I blame both of you.
Jesse. It's all his
I
fault.
just showed up to David's doorstep. That was just in his neck of
Pretty
the
much.
woods.
Okay.
Pretty much.
So you gave him your address and you haven't given me your address.
No, he stalks me.
Yeah, I just
It's
didn't
online.
even know. where-
Deidre, it's online.
Sorry.
You've seen
online.
it?
Yeah, I should be utilizing Google search more
It's on my
often.
Twitter.
You're non-existent. By the way,
God, someone is impersonating you on Twitter.
Yeah.
I've been having long, deep conversations with someone.
someone posing as David
you.
Schifilliti,
Yes.
someone who
me.
just
It's
tweets
definitely
constantly
not
about
me.
their disdain for the state of Florida.
Yep.
That's
And-
why I thought it was him.
and
So realistic.
It's
by
very
the way,
realistic.
I didn't include it in the news and gossip this week because I'm so done
with
with
Florida.
talk. Yeah, General
Oh, no.
Mills cereal pulled out of advertising on Pretty
What?
Little Liars
Because of all the A's.
You are kidding.
Well, then I think all gays
because of
and
all the
lesbians-
got
all the
so
apparent
mad.
lesbians.
No, all the A's in the
In the cereal. In the
right.
alphabet.
So funny. Oh my God, that probably is a General Mills cereal.
They are
Alphabet?
stupid.
Yeah.
That is an organic
It might
way
be.
to put advertising into programming.
It's
What
very
are
true.
they
They're
thinking?
they're not
Very
going to be
true.
airing commercials anymore. They issued a statement, like the press liaison for General Mills released a statement saying, "Thank you to the Florida organization for bringing this to our attention. We have compiled a list of shows we are no longer advertising on, and Pretty Little Liars is going to be one of them."
It's
So I didn't even
stupid.
include it in the news and gossip because I'm done patronizing this
But
argument.
wait, I want to.
What?
Sorry, just to create drama with this, but
Do it.
how would they feel if the Gay and Lesbian Alliance or whatever it is was to call them out on that
Right, and ban their
and
cereal.
ban their cereal for all whatever percentage of homosexuals there are in the United States.
I mean, it could be a vicious cyclical, charade that could just go round and
And you
round
said it
and
was
round.
General Mills?
Yeah, Google it.
Well, Alphabets is actually Post. So.
Oh, okay. I wasn't even thinking about
So
that.
that's fine.
I wasn't even thinking about that. I was strictly thinking in terms of there's a cereal commercial that airs during Pretty Little Liars. So
just because of the content. That's so silly.
Check your facts. They say that the majority of the people on the show are lesbians,
But
and
it
that's not
shouldn't-
true.
It shouldn't make a difference.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't. But you know what? If it does, it still, unfortunately, today makes a difference. Just check your facts.
Right.
If you don't want to advertise on L Word or A-List or some shows that are, focused around homosexuality, then don't. But this show is not one of those shows. It's a piece of fiction, okay?
Yeah.
Please.
Strange.
So we're done with that argument. We're putting that to bed. Let's talk about something a little more exciting, like tonight's episode. Were we surprised that Emily came clean and the rest of the girls finally admitted that there is a presence called A?
I was more surprised by the other girls. I wasn't surprised by Emily because she's been going through her own stuff, trying to figure out what her next step is going to be. And A has been like tormenting her.
Yeah.
And solely her.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised that she decided. I was more surprised that the other girls went
Followed
to Dr.
along.
Sullivan and were like, we're worried about you. What's going on? And then they all.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting Emily to show up at Dr. Sullivan's office and she was going to be the only one. And
Right.
I thought she was just going to rag out on her friends and that was going to be the beginning of the destruction within the crew. Yeah. And then there they were being supportive as
Yeah.
all, so that was a good surprise.
Completely. I'm happy that Anne Sullivan turned out to be a friend.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
she was going to be someone that they grew to fear or avoid because she wasn't playing for their team. But like, way to stick to your guns as a therapist. And she kept the patient confidentiality, which I thought was awesome
Yeah.
because this is not the first time homegirls had a run-in with the cops. So honestly, if my patients was tested, I would have been like, here's my clients' names. Go research this. Go research this and find out what the hell is going on.
But she could lose her license.
She could. I guess
That's
that's why
true.
she's a professional.
Yes, that's why she's a professional, and you are not helping anybody in therapy.
And-
God forbid.
Thank God.
God forbid.
And with Officer Garrett Reynolds being there, OGR, is that what you guys
Yes,
labeled him
we labeled
last
him
week?
OGR.
I
He's
believe?
OGR.
OGR being there, and he was totally pressing her, trying to get it out of her, and she did not let up. She did not let out the
No,
info.
she didn't. And hopefully we'll see, next week's finale, a nice conclusion to that storyline because we were all on the edge of our seat. Like, please tell us who A is. And we got really close. But no such
We got
luck.
really close to that, and really close to finding out what's wrong with Mike.
Yeah, what's up with him, dude?
He walked down the stairs. He was about to say
His
it.
mouth opened.
P.S. Have you interviewed him before?
No.
I have, and I completely forgot. He was in The Surrogates with Bruce Willis like 5 years ago.
What?
So you were covering the surrogates?
I was at the
red
Surrogates
carpet?
premiere. I don't remember who interviewed him. It was either Raj or me, the co-host I used to work with. But we just used a bite that he talked about oh, I play a surrogate and imagine blah 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 blah. He's like so cute and little, and it's just so funny. He was so nice and sweet, and I like hate Mike.
How
Yeah.
so it's Mike?
He's a homewrecker. He
He's
steals.
not a home
He
wrecker.
broke his mom's wrist.
Yeah.
Remember fighting over the laptop?
That's true. That's
I saw
true.
people were tweeting earlier, like hashtag poor Ella. And it made me so sad because she's just so defenseless.
She's a grown woman though, and that's her son. She
So
could
you think she
have-
could have put him in his place?
She should have put him in his place and not be beating around the bush with her husband and keeping secrets from him about. I mean, I know she's worried. She doesn't want him to take medication. She wants him to like work through his feelings and figure out what's actually wrong with him. But,
Why do you think she's so opposed to medication? He obviously needs it. Just some
don't
people are
know.
holistic in their approach to.
Well, yeah, and I think it's like more of a make sure that's what he needs sort of thing, maybe.
All right, we have our first caller of the evening. Jesse, go ahead and put him through. Caller, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, I'm Whitney from Sacramento.
Whitney, how you doing?
I'm doing really well. How are you?
We're
Awesome.
We're doing awesome.
doing really well.
Did you watch tonight's PLL?
Yeah, I did. I loved it. Did you guys like it?
We loved it.
Every
much.
week, of course.
It's my guilty pleasure. It's my 1 hour every week of just godliness.
Mine too. I love to watch it after a day at work. It's kind of my guilty pleasure to do with my girlfriend.
Yay! So what did
PLL
you?
parties.
Yeah. What did you think of tonight's?
I really liked it. I thought there was a lot of juicy things going on because in the beginning of the episode, in the beginning of the season, I was a little concerned because not much was happening, and the previews always look so good. Not much was happening, but these last few episodes have been so exciting.
Yeah. Is there a particular storyline that you're very moved by? And Mike Montgomery is my number one at this point. I want to know what the F is wrong with him. What's your favorite thing going on right now?
I think the A storyline is what always keeps me coming back. I want to know who A is. I'm always interested in what A is doing and how A is doing it. So I think that's my favorite storyline.
Do you have any guesses? We got really close to finding out, but do you have any guesses as to who it might be?
I used to think A had to be one person, but I think it might be a little team of people. So I think the team might consist of Jenna and the officer and maybe Jason too.
JD. Who was not in this episode, by the way. No angel face,
all.
not happy.
Yeah, you're right.
His
right.
shadow
Ezra
was
wasn't
in
in the
it.
episode either.
Who?
Ezra.
Ezra.
Yeah.
Yep. You know, I think we're just going to have to hold out for the season finale because I'm sure they put them all in there
Oh, for sure.
for next week. So we'll hopefully go out with a bang.
But the question I wanted to ask is, if you guys were in the position of the girls, would you have come clean about there being an A, or do you think you would have kept it a secret longer?
I think I was always taught that police officers are your friends.
Yeah.
So I think I would have gone to the police right off the bat just because I would have been so freaked out.
I mean,
Yeah.
I couldn't have slept one night
Yeah.
knowing somebody was haunting me. I'm not kidding
Me
you.
either.
Not one night.
Right?
I'm not kidding you. I would have dialed up my own personal OGR and I would have filed a police report. I don't want to have a guilty conscience looming over my head. So I definitely would have gone to the police from day one. David Schifilliti looks like he wouldn't have.
I'm very confused because I don't know what I would do. I don't know if I would tell somebody because obviously they're afraid to tell somebody about A because of what happened with Jenna. They have a reason why they haven't spoken about A to anybody else for a specific reason. And if I was in the same situation, I don't know.
You're really getting into
You're getting
character.
real deep over
Wow.
there.
Wow.
It's his inner actor.
I
It is.
know. You're right.
I have a few girlfriends who have been taunted by ex-boyfriends, harassing text messages and stuff like that.
But they know exactly who it's coming
They
from,
know exactly
right?
who it's coming from, but I guess my point was going to be all they do is they call up Verizon and for free for 90 days, you get to block their number so you can't get texts and you can't get phone calls from whoever's
But
phone
remember
number.
the girls did
So
that in the second episode, I think, and then A just kept getting creepier and was sending messages at their houses and letters and things like that.
yeah, A has ways that no ex-boyfriend could ever have.
I think there's no stopping A.
And A has an unknown number.
Yeah, which is BS. That is not possible.
I'm going to
I
look
tried
into
to
it.
send
Or
a
is
few
it?
restricted texts in my day, and it doesn't work.
I'm glad you tested out the theory so we know for sure.
Yeah, you're a true PLL fan right there.
Yeah. It didn't end well, but
All
Oh,
right.
no.
Well, we're not going to ask what happened.
No, we're not.
But thank you so much for calling in. Glad you're such a fan of the show.
thank you so much for taking my call.
Of course. Good night.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Lullaby music.
No, because
Oh,
Sydney's
are we-
not here.
Oh, I get
Rude.
it.
Because why?
Rude.
Rude.
What?
Have you been here when Sydney once said, "Good night, go to sleep," to a caller. And so Jesse thought it was funny. So he started playing a
Like a
nursery rhyme,
lullaby?
a lullaby. And so every time a caller hangs up, Jesse would play some sort of a YouTube lullaby.
Not tonight.
Not tonight. Do we want to talk about Kate and Hannah?
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yes. I was like,
Okay.
who are they?
Major.
Quick question. That girl, is she the actress who plays Kate, is it a different girl from before when they had that dinner several episodes ago?
Probably.
Because I don't remember like this girl is so gorgeous. I feel like I would have thought that the first time.
They
The first girl was really pretty too, but the girl
She's
playing
beautiful.
this is like
Yeah.
drop dead gorgeous.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, where did she come from?
They have a habit of introducing a character and then bringing
Replacing
back
them.
the character and replacing the actor.
Well, that makes me feel bad for the first character,
Right?
the first actor.
Because I feel like
She
they're
did
like,
a really
oh,
good
it's gonna be
job.
like a one episode co-star guest star thing,
Right.
And then they're like, oh, we need to bring that character back, and we don't really like that actor.
So let's find somebody who's better.
Somebody with
makes
more
me
credits,
sad.
somebody who's prettier.
It makes me sad, but hey, we got Angel Face.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a new Angel Face.
JD got
So true.
replaced.
Yeah.
Last week, Jesse put up on the screen old Angel Face was new Angel Face, and old Angel Face did not have an Angel Face. He looked like Brendan Fraser from 1995. Okay,
But
Oh,
Um,
that's somebody's
Man.
angel face.
Encino Man.
That is
Brendan
somebody's
that's his
Angel's
mother's
face.
Angel Face. No, but thank God we have new Angel Face. Ren stayed the same, only because Ren is such a dreamboat.
Yeah.
And
they did
I
it right the first time.
I talked to his manager earlier about getting him to call in next week because I was like, Tyler Blackburn will be here. We might as well throw Ren to the mix and just make it one big PLL finale shebang. And he said that they're definitely going to try to make it happen.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. He's calling from the UK. What a nice guy.
Oh,
It'd
So
be difficult.
waking up while
if
he's
it's
sleeping
9,
or something.
if it's 9:30 here, isn't it a 9-hour time difference?
It is a 9-hour time difference.
So if it's 9 here, what time is it in England?
1800,
Oh, I don't do army time.
which
honey.
would be 12, would be 6 a.m.
Oh, okay. So maybe he'll be getting up for set anyways.
Yeah.
So we won't have to feel as bad.
Perfect.
But yeah, we were talking about Kate and Hanna. Kate, I wanted to be her friend. I wanted to be on her team, and not after tonight.
No way. What a.
Bitch move.
Oh, can we say that here?
I didn't know if you don't like to curse because you work with Young
Right.
Hollywood, so
Yes.
you keep it real. And I should neither.
Delicate Dana.
Yes.
That's my
I'll
name.
curse for you guys.
Okay. So what would you describe that as?
No, I would have described her as a bitch as well. But, I don't know. We said it anyways, but it's one
I
of
was
the-
looking to see if it's one of the
It
AfterBuzz
is.
TV commandments.
It is one of the commandments.
Oh yeah,
I
thou
break it.
shalt avoid swearing.
Yeah. Avoid.
Avoid, but if it happens, no
If
big
it
deal.
happens,
It happens.
Yeah. She is not a nice girl. She does not
No.
play fair.
Have you ever known anybody who's pulled a
Yes.
stunt like that? Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
To you?
Not
To
to
you?
me personally, but I've known many people just as sneaky, just as evil, like not
To go to
nice
the
people.
lengths to get someone drunk and make a fool out of themselves while you're pretending to drink, but you're not. That's you have serious clinical issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt so bad.
I know, but I was so happy that Grandma walked in
Oh
and
my
was
God.
like totally in on it. That character is amazing. She's my favorite.
Grandma?
She's my angel face. Grandma is
Oh
my angel
my
face
God.
for this
Regina
episode.
Marin.
Love her.
Um,
So smart, and on top of it, her character is.
And great sense of intuition that woman has. She likes Hannah's mom. She loves Hanna. She trusts Hanna. She hates Kate. She hates her son. I sort of hate her son.
She
Me
hates
too.
The
So-
Leslie, what's her name? The new wife?
Isabel.
Isabel. Who's Leslie?
Who's Leslie? I thought that
I don't
Grandma.
even know who Isabel is.
You guys, who's Dolly? I thought Grandma was going to be Dolly, played by Dolly
Is
Parton.
Dolly next week? She has to be.
I don't know.
Was
Dolly,
it supposed to
Dolly
show
the
up-
sheep is going to get ushered in from your local zoo.
Was Dolly supposed to be this season or this half season?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's part of the next batch of episodes. That actually. could
Or
make
they
more
just
sense.
made
Yeah.
it up. Just
to throw
just
us
to
off.
get us talking.
That is true.
About the show and Dolly.
Probably. And Dolly Parton.
You guys, we
Or
had
the
a
sheep.
or a sheep,
Or a sheep.
preferably a sheep. Spencer Toby, hot car makeout sesh.
Steamy.
Yeah.
She was mounting him.
Inappropriate. I know.
I liked it. Who knows what was
Maybe
going on
that's
from the
the
waist
guy.
down?
And then he
but
comes out and his shirt's off.
he,
Yeah, that was interesting.
That was interesting.
That was
yeah.
hot.
It was,
very
quite
yeah.
interesting.
he showed his cojones this week, so to speak, standing up to her dad.
I was
Wait,
like,
what?
literally?
I think his it was just his shirt, I swear.
No pun intended.
Oh, God.
I think it takes a really strong and secure guy to stand up to his girlfriend's father.
Totally.
Well, to stand up to an adult like that.
Completely,
in
yeah.
general, who's also your boss.
Right? His boss and his girlfriend's father. Were you guys surprised by that? Who do we think was lurking up there, those two shadows?
Oh, I think wasn't it Jason and Dad? Dadman?
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah,
So
okay.
it was him.
They threw out that maybe Jenna, they said, oh, there could be a third
Right.
shadow. What if Jenna's up there for all we know?
Well, good for Spencer being like, you know what, forget it. I mean, all the girls this episode all stood up to their quote unquote demons.
Yes.
And we're like, you know what, I'm sick of sitting around getting tormented. I'm taking charge now. So good for Spencer for getting out of the car and being like, you know what, I'm going to go find out who it is. I'm sick of waiting and wondering.
Yeah.
That's a really good point. Emily confessed to Anne Sullivan and like was having great moments with Maya, which we'll talk about in a minute.
Yes.
Hannah, she didn't really stand up to
Not
anybody.
so much, but towards the end of their little...
Stood her ground.
Stood her ground.
Aria told her parents, no, we're talking about Mike. This is
Right.
gonna get hashed out as a family. No more
Right.
hiding this anymore. And Spencer stood up to her dad. So wow,
Yeah.
great observation.
Mm.
The girls are more confident than we thought.
Yes, they are. Well, I think they got a lot of confidence after they spoke to Dr. Sullivan.
God, that
Didn't she
woman is
say
so
she's
redeeming on so
good?
many levels.
I like her a lot.
Love her. Mr. Hastings is a great actor. He was really scary during those yelling scenes.
Yeah. Maybe he's just a scary person in real life.
Have you interviewed him?
No.
He's never been at the press days.
Never. I wonder why. I mean, I would love to talk to him.
Pedophile.
Character.
I want to talk to pedophile.
I'm just kidding.
Because all
I'm just
we
kidding.
press people are all children. So
Yeah,
you know,
we're all-
You're like a fetus
it cannot
standing
be
next to
brought
me.
around
Yeah,
us since
We're all-
we're not even 18 yet.
yeah,
Exactly.
we're all 12-year-old reporters.
I know I am. Not a reporter.
12-year-old acting in Showgirls. Makes just as much sense. Why isn't Pam Fields at the press days ever? I love Pam Fields.
I don't know.
She's hot.
I don't know. We need to email ABC Family pronto.
Yes. Did you ever find out any more info about the press day they had on Monday? It was just for
I heard it was just a
written
round
press.
table. Yeah.
Okay, 'cause I
like,
know-
no video, I believe.
Right, that would make sense because I know the Hollywood Reporter put out a huge story
Yeah.
with all those spoilers that we'll get to in
Yes.
news and gossip.
We definitely did some stuff on that today.
Did you?
Yeah.
They released
I mean, the
so
Hollywood
much
Reporter,
info.
awesome.
Yeah, amazing. Do we want to talk about Maya coming back? She looks so pretty.
We do.
Gorgeous, you
So beautiful. She
guys.
walked in like heavenly. The light hit her face just so.
And
She
it
was-
took her 45 minutes for that drive, so I don't know how she got all dialed up so quickly because
Yeah.
she looked beautiful.
She did it before.
I mean, but sometimes like
I was just lounging in this fabulous outfit.
no, but I totally know what you're saying because like
You never know.
sometimes you
I
like get
do it
ready
for
and then
sure.
you sit in your car for an hour and a half in traffic and it's like okay. My makeup like fell off and my hair wilted and I don't my dress is now wrinkled thanks to my seatbelt. Or you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So no, Maya looked like an ethereal angel goddess.
Mm-hmm.
Totes.
Do we think they're gonna hook up again?
I thought you were gonna do something else.
Get your mind out the gutter.
I thought Maya, you know how they were both like at the same time talking
Mm-hmm.
and they were both going to reveal something? I had this weird feeling that Maya was going to tell us or tell Emily that she was like dating someone else.
That's
or
what I thought,
something. I
too.
got a vibe.
I got the same vibe that she was
Okay.
like, I'm in a relationship with
Yeah.
somebody, so
But technically, isn't Emily too?
no, because they broke up. I
A
thought.
made her like give the phone number thing.
Remember
and I
that-
think they got mad.
They're not. They're in
About
a.
it.
So aren't they in a fight? They're not broken up.
No, I think they broke up.
Okay. Well, actually, they did need to write Samara off because she's going to be on Vampire Diaries now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So maybe that was her excuse to get written
Yeah.
off the show.
Yeah.
Stupid excuse. I really liked their relationship.
Good
I know,
excuse.
it's nice.
Why?
Moving to Vampire Diaries. Good
Oh
for the
no.
actress.
That's good.
If
but
she's
Good
going to move
for
to
her.
any show, I'm
It's-
glad it's TVD.
yes, true. Are you a Vampire Diaries fan as well?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I know
we
Jocelyn
cover
dies.
it all the time on Clever TV.
Oh, do you now?
Yeah, if you guys like it, make sure you tune in.
Shut your face. Do you really?
Yes.
Why do you find that surprising?
I
It's like-
don't. I don't.
Oh, okay.
I'm just very excited.
So you like it too?
Obsessed.
I did not know that.
Obsessed.
You better check out all of the new photos that were released today. 9 new photos for the season opener.
Where do I find them?
On Clever,
Clever TV.
I'll be
Where
there
else would you
tonight.
go? No, but I was watching the Lion Game earlier, and every time I saw is it Alexandra Chondo?
Chondo, yeah.
She reminds me of Nina Dobrev so much.
I know.
They have similar facial features.
Yeah.
Both really pretty girls.
The 2 of them and then Victoria Justice. It's like the 3 of
For the
them could
win.
be sisters.
They really are like the Kardashians of like actual television.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Do I hear a Kardashian show?
It looked, honestly.
a drama.
And we thought she looked like Misha Barton a little bit at first, but. And he looks like Tyler Blackburn. So this show just-
Totally.
it throws me off a little.
Also confusing.
Do we want to talk about?
Moving right
Is
along.
there anything else on your guys' mind before we get to the end?
Fancy free.
Excuse me.
I'm singing.
Was that your weird artist that you name dropped last week?
That is not a weird artist.
Sorry.
And
Anybody
what
I've
was-
never heard of, I'm gonna
Who
call
is it?
weird.
What was strange is that I left here and I turned my radio on and she was on the radio.
Who?
Now I can't remember her name.
Oh, I'm sure you're a huge fan. Then.
I
Must be a
am
really
fan.
huge fan.
I'm gonna remember it in a minute.
How does the song go?
You don't want me to sing it.
We don't care about
You don't
that.
want me to sing it. But you know, when Catherine McPhee was on American Idol, she sang her rendition of "Somewhere Over the Rainbow" in the finale.
Nice. Okay. We have a caller on the line. Caller,
I'm
are
so
you there?
angry.
Caller, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Hey!
Hi.
I recognize that cute little voice.
What's up?
What are you
How are
doing?
you feeling?
Well, it's Sid and Ob here. Hi.
Hi, my little sick
There's
angels.
both of you.
What?
I've been doing some light research online, and I think you may be able to send anonymous text messages through the internet.
Oh.
Like through Verizon.com
Wait,
or
send-
AT&T.com?
Can you send one to
No.
Deidre?
I've been trying to. I tried doing it. It's not really working for me, but I'm finding multiple websites that are like send an anonymous text, and it I typed in my phone. I tried sending it to myself. I tried typing in my phone number and the message, but I didn't receive anything. But it says please allow a few minutes.
Do you have
your
to
text
enter your credit card information or something?
No.
Is it like through Google
trust me,
Voice?
I wouldn't put it past me to like be swindled. No, I just typed in the phone number and the message.
Huh.
Oh.
Okay, well, if you can do it for free and you have time on your hands, why don't you try sending
Keep
me
trying.
one? Because I would love to see how that turns up.
I mean, all right, I'm trying to.
Send the doctor is out.
Yeah, send me a text saying the doctor is out.
Okay, deal. Hold on. I mean, it didn't come through for me, so maybe it won't work. But hold on.
Well, did you watch tonight's episode?
Obvi.
Did you? Okay, what do you think is wrong with Mike?
I didn't think this before when you guys said this, but the way he came downstairs and when he was silent for a second, I just thought he was about to go, I'm gay.
Me too.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because
see it.
I didn't
It just
see
makes
it.
sense to
you
me.
can't say I'm bipolar. Like that's
Right,
that's
it
something
just
like a
makes
doctor
sense.
diagnoses you with. You don't
Yeah.
like know you're bipolar. I don't think, at least. So
Right.
it would have to be something that he's cognizant of within himself.
That makes sense. I mean, he's been sneaking off. Maybe he's hiding who he's
That's
spending
what I've
time
been saying.
with.
And
Yeah.
he's like,
he
and
can't
he's like
be open about it because he doesn't
online
feel
chatting
comfortable
to
yet.
strangers.
Yeah.
I mean, who goes into a chat rooms anymore?
Honestly, chat rooms are so.
Who does that?
That's so AOL 1994.
That's what I'm saying. Unless
Ah.
you're like trying to
Yeah.
find somebody to talk to about your issues.
Right. That is such a good point. He's definitely gay. All right.
Yeah,
so.
I think
Totally
so
a
too.
homo.
How pretty did Maya look?
She looked stunningly drop dead gorgeous.
We worship her. Her makeup looked fantastic. And how are you
yeah, I
feeling? We wish you were here.
we miss you
How are
guys.
you both feeling? I heard you guys
We
both
miss
were
you,
ill.
and Aubrey was very excited. She was giving herself kudos and patting herself on the back for the prediction she made last week that, well, we still haven't fully found out, but we think that my kind Dr. Ann Sullivan is going to be toast.
Oh, yeah.
right.
So
Toast
She
as
called
in
that
dead?
Dr. Ann was going to say, I know who A is, and then obviously never be able to tell.
right. Okay, so stay on the phone. Let's just talk about that really quick before we get to news and gossip. So Ann Sullivan calls Emily and she requests this emergency meeting. You need to get to my office
Right.
immediately. Tell all the other girls. So they all book it over to Ann Sullivan's office and it's like dark and she's not there. And they're like, are you sure she told us to come to the office? Like, what's going on?
Somehow they got in as well.
So the door was left
At
unlocked.
night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at night, really creepy. So the girls are all confused. A sends a text message saying the doctor is out. So obviously the girls now know that A offed with Ann Sullivan. And then we see the little clip towards the end with A wrestling around in the office, disposing of those medical documents with the nosy bitches connection.
And removing the bug from under that bobblehead.
The creepy clown bobblehead.
Yeah.
Why does the doctor have that?
It was
Wait,
weird.
you saw a clown?
I saw a clown.
It was a
What
doctor.
That was not a clown.
It was a male doctor with white hair.
I saw a clown.
All right. Well, you have delusions of grandeur.
Yeah, it was not
Clearly.
a clown. Apologies.
Yeah.
I'll wait and see.
It's somebody's clown.
So
That's
wait,
my
Prediction
clown.
was right, guys.
Do you-
I was right.
do you think Anne's dead? Do you think she's laying in a gutter somewhere and she's gonna wake up? What do we
My
think?
prediction is that she's dead. That's what I guessed last week.
Because she knows too much.
Yeah, she knows who A is.
Ugh, that makes me
But
so sad.
I think that if we go through our memory banks, well, maybe they haven't revealed this, but it's obviously a patient of Dr. Sullivan. So if they've shown anyone else in previous episodes go see her, then we have some more suspects.
Yeah, and
I feel like we have seen
I don't
one,
think we
right?
have either. But
Bummer.
you
Good
would
point.
know. You would know if you were seeing a therapist and your therapist died. You would hear about that. So maybe that person will come forward. Or wait.
And be like, yo, you guys go to Anne Sullivan too? I had her too, and now she's dead. What happened?
And I killed her.
But wait. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to put.
how
I'm trying to
many
put all this together.
teenagers- How many teenagers admit to going to a therapist?
Isn't A the patient?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that's what I was missing there just now.
Couldn't
Why would
imagine.
A's not going to revel themselves? Okay,
Exactly.
so
Yeah, exactly. I was wondering where you were going with that. I was giving you some time to
I know.
recuperate.
I'm bad at
But maybe there's a
synthesizing.
funeral or something. Maybe there's a funeral for Dr. Sullivan that somebody will show up to. We can watch there.
That's true.
So wait. Oh yeah, because they did tease in past episodes when Anne Sullivan was like, "Hello, welcome. What would you like to talk about?" Remember that? So
That's
A,
right.
So A
Yeah.
was
Someone has
talking.
been going to her.
A has been going to her.
That's right.
So A's been seeking therapy using the term nosy bitches. And
But
Well, maybe A is.
But A
this
just-
is like weighing heavy on A's shoulders, and she's trying to just get it off.
you
Or
just said she. Oh, okay. I was going to say, do you subconsciously think it's a girl?
I do subconsciously think it's a girl.
Well, so do I. I mean, I always picture it as being Allie or like
Yeah.
some sort of incarnation of Allie.
I think
don't
we're
know.
Yeah.
meant to
So
subconsciously think it's a
confusing.
girl, but it's probably going to end up being like a couple people.
yeah.
What happened to Nat
It has
Club?
to
We didn't even
be.
talk about Nat Club tonight.
Well, because it didn't even come up.
Yeah.
Does that have anything to do with
What
anything?
does anyone remember what it stands for?
It's
we
Latin.
see everything.
We see everything.
Yes.
Well, Sydney, were you upset that there was no
Creepy.
angel face in this episode?
I think you know the
Yeah,
answer to that.
I know the answer to that.
Whatever grandma was in the episode.
Regina.
Dana has seemingly
Great name.
replaced Angel Face with Grandma. She thinks that they are of equal hotness / importance.
Sometimes it's not about looks, you guys.
Grandma
Sometimes
was
it's about what's in
beautiful.
here.
I agree.
And what's in
I
here.
I was floored with how cool Grandma was. I adore her.
Yeah, she was a good addition to the show.
Great.
Awesome
Hopefully they'll keep
addition.
her
loved
on.
her.
Marlon King, I hope you're listening. Keep grandma around.
Yeah.
Keep her around.
We loved
And bring
her.
back Jason.
Yeah, please
Bring him back.
more Angel Face next episode. Sorry, that's all we really care about. Let's go ahead and cut to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with all your Pretty Little Liars news and gossip for the week of August 23rd.
Want to find out what the AfterBuzz is about?
Janice is a drama queen.
This is the divide that is going to carry the series.
Give us a call. 424-256-1729. 424-256-1729.
It's television, and they want it to be as dramatic as possible.
I mean, it's Shakespearean.
You never know what goes on behind closed doors.
Find out why AfterBuzz TV is the #1 source for after-show content.
Now, in the eyes of Jimmy, Nucky is a villain.
424-256-1729. 424-256-1729.
I mean, who would you guys rather hear that from? Your husband or your best friend? The wig will come out.
When the TV show is over, get your AfterBuzz on.
Is this her new single? They announced it?
Yes, it is.
What
Is
is
this
this for?
Selena?
Britney Spears?
This is Brittany?
Yeah.
Where have I been?
You
know,
can
right?
you can excuse yourself from the
I
table.
know. What's going on? When did this come out?
It's on Femme Fatale.
Oh.
Did we lose Sydney? Is she on the phone still? Sydney and Aubrey?
It's still on the line.
Oh.
Okay.
Welcome back, ladies.
Welcome back to AfterBuzz TV. Let's go ahead and toss it to the booth, where DJ Jesse Janity, as always, is going to
Actually, the girls hung up on us.
Oh,
rude.
evil.
They weren't feeling so hot.
Yeah.
I just wanted to send them a
You just-
special little...
Lullaby.
Special lullaby, girls. Feel better. We miss you here at AfterBuzz. Now
All right.
let's get into some news and gossip.
Let's do it.
AfterBuzz TV News.
All right, so a journalist from The Hollywood Reporter was on the PLL set on Monday to find out some teasers and spoilers we can look forward to on next week's big finale show. Because there are about 10 lengthy news items, we're going to have each host in studio read the one that they are most excited about. Because reading 10 would just take up a little too much time. You guys can check out the full article on the Hollywood Reporter's website for all the PLL scoop. All right, so let's throw it to Dee. You want to take care of this?
Well, let's have Dana start because you did a clever TV story about this earlier.
Yeah, I kind of combined a whole bunch about the love that's going to go on.
Okay.
Let's talk about this love triangle. No, you know what? No. I'm picking Ezra and Aria are coming clean for real, or are they? The task that Aria has to complete, Hale shares of her character's journey in the mid-season finale, quote, deals with Ezra. In the finale, you think there's someone in their life that is threatening to expose them. So there's the idea of lurking, that they could be outed for real this time in front of her parents. But Ezra's ex, Jackie, will play a big role in the second half of the season. Ian Harding teased, quote, I've seen Paloma on set quite a bit lately. He said coyly, she is here. Sorry, I'm reading a quote and I'm totally messing up
No,
his
you're
quote.
not.
She is here. A few people know about Ezra and Aria, but maybe not the most important. Harding, who added that Ezra will stand up for his beliefs more, said moments later.
Oh.
So it seems like it might be the end of Ezra or something. I don't know.
Sound the
It can't
trumpets.
be.
Sound the trumpets because that means that. I mean, good job. I like that because that means that Angel Face and Aria are
There's
finally
an
going
opening for them.
Yes, a window
But
that
no
they're
one
going to
trusts
capitalize on.
JD.
I don't like this Jackie girl. She's
The
messing
actress?
things up.
The actress
No.
or the
No,
character?
the character.
Yeah, Dana has no problem with Paloma
The
Guzman.
character.
She's obviously of Spanish
like her
descent of
either.
some sort. She doesn't look very Hispanic,
Paloma
but
Guzman.
she's beautiful. Interesting. I mean, I'm sort of on the edge of my seat with regards to Ezra versus Jaria, and everybody out there in AfterBuzz TV land knows I'm all about Jaria. So
Yeah.
hopefully this allows for it. Mr. Schifilliti, would you like to pick a news item?
I'm going to choose one. I'm going to choose this one. The boys get in on the A action. I hate you, Josie. Quote, it'd be awesome if he helped them solve the mystery of who A is, Blackburn says. Quote, that would involve them telling him details, so I don't know if that'll happen. Though the cast is unaware of the identity of A, Harding has his own theories. Quote, I'd feel like it could be a group of people. I don't know who is this brilliant to be, to just be in every place at one time. His quotes are very wordy. I'm noticing. He explained, quote, if it's one student, look at the kid that's failing out because he's obviously not doing homework. That was a dumb one.
Mike, maybe?
I had that thought at the end of this episode that Mike might be coming out and saying that he's A.
Oh, but not
That
actually.
would be messed up.
If Mike was A.
Yeah, messing with his sister like that.
But he's not going to Dr. Sullivan. He's not seeing her.
Oh yeah, because she recommended he go to a
someone
Counselor
doctor
or something. Yeah. Oh, good puzzle piecing there. I don't know. These writers always find some sort of a loophole to catch us in, so maybe there would be some sort of an exception. I think Mike could very well be
in on it.
Yeah, but who knows? Hopefully we'll find out some more info next week. We got so close, and it really disheartens me that we didn't follow
He
through.
left us hanging.
Yeah,
totally.
He left us hanging.
And then as for the news item that I will read, just because I think that he's such a little mush and the cutest kid ever, Lucas, apparently he has a dark side that we're going to start seeing in some episodes. So the Halloween episode will have some familiar faces back in far different capacities. Quote, that episode is completely a prequel to the pilot, so Alison is alive. And Halloween, of course, is her favorite holiday, so we're going to see how Alison torments Lucas and the rest of Rosewood, Brendan Robinson told the reporters at the PLL Newsday. We'll get a lot more information about why somebody might have killed her. Could Lucas rise to the top of the list of A suspects? Robinson says that viewers will see how Lucas reacted to Alison's torment, and his response to it is going to definitely entertain some questions about Lucas's character.
Remember when we first started doing PLL AfterBuzz?
Yes.
And I said I had a dream that Lucas was A.
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
You foreshadowed all of this.
I foreshadowed all of this in my prediction.
So are you returning back to that?
Yes.
You think it's Lucas?
I think Lucas is in on it. Also, in this episode, if you remember, while Dr. Sullivan was talking to the students, they gave us close-ups of 3 characters.
Noel,
Lucas, and Jenna. And no one else.
And a quick one of Mona saying, boring.
Well, yeah, doing her nails.
I need to go hold my phone up to the camera. This is
Did it work?
I got sent a text message from, and I'm going to read you this. Apache at U154407775.onlinehome, and then it just trails off, ... And the text says, the doctor is out, -A, textforfree.net.
Creepy.
But that you would know, you could probably trace that back if you brought it to the police.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean,
Yeah.
well, actually, how could you? Trace it back to cyberspace?
Yeah.
The doctor is out. It's true.
To an IP address.
Oh, so you really shouldn't fool around online if you're harassing somebody.
No, do not. That is creepy, though.
So they know exactly where your computer is and what you're accessing and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, hold on. I want to...
Good job.
Really quick. AfterBuzz TV exclusive.
Wait for it. She's running to the camera. And there it is.
Does it pick up? It literally says, you
Back it
guys,
up a
the
little bit.
doctor is out.
there you go.
It's real creepy.
The doctor is out.
AfterBuzz TV exclusive.
Yes, you can text just like A.
Just like A. Well, not
you,
really.
You too can be just like A.
And harass girls in your school.
But
Not
it will
cool.
come back and get you.
It will come back and get
So we
you.
don't recommend it, people. If you're listening,
Yeah, don't do it. Just don't do it.
No, you can, but don't do it.
Oh my gosh. Shout out to Deidre Behar. Really good job terrifying me,
Good
even though I know it's you. Thanks for figuring out how to send an anonymous text. Jesse, take us to a piece of news and gossip number 2.
All right, so Lucy Hale debuts Bless Myself. The video for Bless Myself, which is a fun, upbeat pop rock song from Lucy's new film, A Cinderella Story Once Upon a Song, is available to view online now. We see Lucy performing the up-tempo song on stage, recording the song in the studio, and even dancing a little bit. We knew she could sing, we certainly knew she can act, and this video proved Lucy can definitely dance too. What a triple threat.
I wish we could see it right now.
Jesse, want to try to load Bless You or Bless Myself?
Bless myself.
Bless you.
Have you seen it? It's so cute. The song is so cute and catchy.
I love Lucy.
I do too. I want to be her
guys,
friend.
we're gonna do an AfterBuzz exclusive.
Let's do it.
Have
You are a
interviewed her?
friend. Oh, yeah. A bunch of times.
Can you
She's
introduce
so
me?
Sweet. Yes. Yes, here. Here's a phone number.
Perfect.
Let me hook it up.
I'll give you.
She's a doll, and you know what?
She is really
Dana and I
sweet.
were talking a little earlier. We're not going to mention any names, but there's some celebrities out there who aren't the nicest. The Pretty Little Liars girls, consistently.
Yeah.
They're about the hugs. They're about the
So
thank you for taking the
sweet.
time to talk to me.
So
They're just
sweet.
so generous with themselves and,
Yeah.
and giving of their personalities, which makes a huge difference to a reporter.
Yeah, totally. I don't know. I think I've missed the last couple of weeks, but did I tell you guys that we went and got ready with Ashley Benson before the TCA?
You're going to have to talk about it.
Jocelyn told us.
Oh, okay. It was
But Jocelyn
really cool.
wasn't there, right?
No.
It was just
No,
you.
I went to cover.
Okay, so we're going to need nitty-gritty details.
Will do.
All right, guys.
It's
so
coming
I'm gonna have
up.
you look up at the TV, and we're going to watch a little bit of
Oh, Mr. Hastings, such a fox.
Lucy's new video.
Oh, have fun.
Oh, I love her. Look how cute she
Aw,
is.
That's so cute.
kill you.
Dana on the background.
I didn't even know this was on. Sorry. She looks like a pro.
She
Like,
is.
what's
Did
going
you
on?
not watch American Juniors?
Pipes on
I
her.
definitely did.
She sings her booty off. She has a fantastic voice.
Seriously, look at these dance moves.
Yeah, who knew she had it in her?
Maybe she'll be performing this weekend at the
I was
rumored
just-
Britney
That would be
tribute.
I would like her to
Amazing.
be. Forget
Right?
Selena Gomez.
There's a great tone to her voice. Love her.
She has pipes. That
Yes.
girl has
We
pipes.
want more. We want more.
She would be great for the Britney tribute because she would sing live, and I appreciate a good live singer.
Totally.
I do too.
I really do, though.
I do too.
I can't stand paying money to go to a show and then you lip sync the whole time. I understand that you have to do it for portions,
Right.
but to do it the whole time is just unforgivable.
But the one show you can go to where it's acceptable is the Britney Spears concert.
The circus tour was amazing.
Hey.
Well, I went to the Monster Ball and she did lip sync once, and it was amazing.
Oh, wow.
She was amazing. But the Lady Gaga Britney dichotomy is something that Jesse and I will never see eye to eye on. So let's just go to we'll go to news and gossip number 3, please.
Tyler Blackburn in the clever TV hot seat. Our own Dana Ward had the distinct honor of placing our guest for next week, the hunky and lovely Tyler Blackburn.
Those are my
in the
adjectives.
clever TV hot seat, where he answered a series of rapid-fire questions. Among the highlights, Tyler prefers California to New York and Rosewood. Love me some California pride.
Hell yeah. Is he from California? I would assume so.
I'm trying to remember.
We'll ask him next week when
Yeah.
he's laying shirtless right
I
here.
think he is. I'm pretty sure he is.
Okay, good. I'm glad he's staying true to his roots.
His celeb crush is Mila Kunis and prefers brunettes. Score.
Perfect.
One for me.
Wait, so he'll be like thrilled next week.
Oh, between Aubrey,
Yeah.
Sydney, Jocelyn, me, and Dana, you're getting more brunette every time I see you.
I know. I'm letting it
And
grow.
It looks
David.
amazing.
And David.
Oh, David. Brunettes all around.
I'm a brunette. Well, he also prefers Alison to A, but prefers Hanna to Alison.
I would hope so.
He has to. Politically correct answer is going to be Hannah.
Yeah.
So good job.
He's also like us. There you go, David. You have something to talk about next week. He's
We do.
a huge vampire fan, preferring them to werewolves and wizards and anything else.
Dana is so effing cute when she does these interviews because it's like, it's stressful because you have to like.
It's fast.
Yeah. It's like a lightning round. And she goes, vampires or werewolves? He goes, vampires. Vampires or wizards? He says, vampires. She goes, vampires or anything else in the world? And he was like, yeah, it's still going to be vampires.
Do you want to know something funny? When we were shooting this, like, I think an ambulance or something rolled by, so we had to start over. And we never have to start over the 1 minute hot seat. Like, it's supposed to be fast.
Yeah.
And he was laughing because the first time I asked him anything else. And everyone was like, what? Did you mess up? Like, what does that mean?
I mean,
So then the second time I did it again because it's like that or anything else.
I mean, anything else could mean diamonds, kittens,
Women.
Yeah.
women, money, and he still prefers vampires. So, huge vampire fan to say the least.
I feel like
Go Tyler!
I think
Yeah.
that's what he wants his next role to be. I think he'd make a great
Subtly
vampire.
hinting.
Yeah.
He would be amazing as a vampire.
He would
I
be
could see
awesome.
it.
Like bring
Yeah.
him to TVD.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
He would. It's just, here's what I think the problem would be. I think people are, because of Twilight and its magnitude, people associate Tyler Blackburn with Taylor Lautner.
Right.
And they would just assume this kid can't play a vampire. He's going to be a werewolf or nothing. So maybe TVD can break
like
the
the
mold.
similar look.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what the vampires look like on Vampire Diaries other
Nothing
than
like
Paul and Ian.
Nothing like that.
But yeah, he would make a foxy werewolf. So
They have just introduced werewolves onto Vampire Diaries.
okay, so
this
there you
past
go.
season.
He's got the dark, like scruffy thing going on.
And a
so-
hunk of a werewolf do they have?
Who?
His name's Tyler on the show, and I
Oh,
can't think
yeah.
of
Is
his
it
name.
Stephen McQueen?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
My friend's friends with him. That's why
Really?
I ask. Yeah.
He plays Nina Dobrev's brother.
Stephen McQueen does. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That guy that plays Tyler on Vampire Diaries is really short.
What's
just
how?
putting that out there.
It works perfect for me because I'm only 5'6".
Oh.
Earlier today, by the way, he was 5'5", so he grew an inch.
Oh, he must have had his
Well,
vegetables.
no, I only said 5'5". I went down an inch because we
Liar.
were talking about midgets and I didn't want to offend
You're not
anybody.
supposed to say.
All right, little people.
A lot.
I just learned a lot.
Anything else you want to add about your experience doing the hot seat?
I mean, Tyler was just awesome having him in the studio. We've interviewed him before and stuff, but he showed up. I'm like, hey, do you have people coming with you? He's like, no, it's just me. I trust you guys. I trust you guys. So it was awesome.
There's no way he's coming here alone, by the way.
He better.
He's so nice, so smart, so fun, and just like cool dude.
Down for questions about Mila Kunis, down for questions about vampires.
Yeah.
I love him.
I mean, we literally were sitting Indian style on the couch at one point.
Keeping it comfortable.
I saw that.
Yeah.
It was so cute.
Oh, yay. Okay, so he'll be in good hands with us next week.
Totally.
I mean, maybe keep him away from David and I because we might pounce
I'll
on
be
him.
fine.
But Jocelyn and Dana always keep it professional.
And you also have his worst habit is biting his nails. So I'm kind of interested because I bite my nails and I've always wondered, like, getting into the acting scene, how that's going to affect me. So I'd like to see.
Wait, like does he like bite his nails like on set? Or like during takes
It just says his worst habit is biting his nails.
Or, yeah.
I'm
I don't
sure
know.
he doesn't
I
bite
mean,
his nails
the thing
while
about
they're
the 1
shooting.
minute hot
Well, I'm
seat,
not
we
saying
put
that.
like no one knows what we're gonna ask them.
Right.
Like we don't give them any clue. We're like, we're gonna ask you this or that. It's really fun. Just say what comes to your mind. So he probably just like that was the first thing he thought of. I mean, it really might not even be his worst habit.
Yeah, because if somebody asked me like on the spot, what's your worst habit? I honestly don't even know what I would come up with.
Yeah.
Lord knows I have so many. So
I doubt that.
I mean, I don't smoke and I very seldom drink, so I'm
You're a
proud
good
of those
girl.
two. Yeah, I try. Okay, enough about me. Let's get to our predictions.
Yeah.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
All right, the overarching question that we all want to know. What's wrong with Mike?
I'm tired of guessing. I'm tired of guessing what's wrong with Mike. They just need to tell us already. I'm sick of wondering.
I feel like they're gonna surprise us, shock us. It's gonna be something crazy that we don't expect.
He has
Like he's a
brain
tranny.
tumor.
That could be one option.
I'm
never
actually
know.
a girl mom.
I honestly think that you might be right, though, Dana, because... Or what, you think he might be having a kid?
No.
Oh, I thought you said he's hiding a baby mama. Am I hallucinating?
No. I didn't say that, but that is...
That could be an option.
What if he,
too.
what if he
An
got
Or
option.
he could be
pregnant?
gay.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think
A
he...
Either
lot
of them.
things. A lot of things.
or
I
I feel like those are both realistic guesses.
he got someone pregnant?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, totally.
I think that could be realistic.
100%. It's good to know that it eats at the guy just as much as it eats at the girl. He looks completely like...
Well, how
He's,
old
like,
is he supposed to be?
lethargic.
Like 14?
Uh,
13?
Well, yeah, if Aria's 16 or 17, he's probably 2 years younger than him.
Yeah, I mean, think about how a 14-year-old would react if they got someone pregnant.
Terrifying.
Terrified.
I think he might be screwing with his sister and it's finally catching up with his conscience.
That's very possible.
He just feels bad. So I'll have to sit tight for that
We'll see.
one.
But there's no way that he would come down the stairs all dramatic like that, wind blowing and...
Was there
It's
wind?
like,
I don't know.
why don't they tease us with this? Because this is like a really big deal.
The problem
to the
is
show.
they show us this stuff and then they never come back to it. And then
Very
they don't tease
annoying.
it and they never come back to it and it just gets dropped and we're like, what happened?
That's true. And that's the difference between like a soap opera, which you see every day, because you wouldn't forget. Like if there was another episode of Pretty Little Liars tomorrow, I'd be like, okay, you didn't answer this, and this.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But a whole week goes by and I'm just happy to see my
Right.
girls.
See it.
You watch
Yeah.
the preview they give you, and that's what you take your information from. Oh, yeah, I remember that, and that.
Right.
Yes.
Everything else is just old news.
Right. A little 30-second blip of what happened over the course of an hour-long episode last week. So, just last minute things about A. I know we already like talked about it a lot.
Well,
but
we didn't even talk about Mr. DiLaurentis and how creepy he is with the breaking the law and changing the
Oh,
the
Mr.
will.
Hastings.
Mr. Hastings, whatever his
that's
name is.
right.
Who's Mr. DiLaurentis?
Allison's dad.
Oh.
JD's dad.
Who
The
I
man-
don't think we've
We've
ever
never
met,
met.
right? We've only met the mama.
Yeah. We've never
Right,
met
who was a lush
the Papa.
with
A lush.
her Bloody Marys at brunch.
Yeah.
Understandably so.
Yeah, Mr. Hastings has some shady stuff going on under his sleeve.
Oh, it is a doctor.
Yeah, that's not a clown.
Look at that clown with the bug under it.
It's a doctor.
I'm
Oh my
glad-
God, that's so scary. The clown.
I'm glad that you knew that was a bug because at first glance, I thought it was a pill. I was like, what kind of pill is he? I thought he was taking Xanax from the counselor or the therapist or something.
You know what's really great when I'm looking at my notes?
When I'm looking at my
I
nose.
wrote A removes the bug, and I'm looking at this when we're doing our recap. I'm like, what bug is that? What on earth?
You know what? A
What?
could be. What's his face?
Oh.
OGR.
Oh, well, yeah, obviously. OGR has been shady since day one. He and Jenna working together.
Yeah.
Making out.
Yeah, I don't appreciate those
I
scenes.
don't like him.
I don't like them. He used to be my crush earlier in the season. I
You've
rue
bad
that.
That's
taste in
right. I
men.
remember that.
Bad taste in men.
No, well, I've since redeemed myself, and I like Angel Face, and I like
Who's
Caleb.
also creepy.
I
Not
like
Caleb.
Angel Face's creepiness.
I really like Angel Face's back.
You guys, we don't even call him JD anymore. He's just Angel
He's
Face.
just Angel Face. He's too many nicknames.
Yeah. And then wait, what? Oh, what stood out to me in the teaser for next week is Emily. It looks like she wakes up and she sees Allison. And what was it that she said to her? She said,
Well, she was
do you know who
in-
A is? And then
Yeah.
Allison said yes.
Yes. She's in a shed. They're like doing something and she goes into a shed with a car. And what I think happens is she gets locked in the shed and the car is on and she passes out and hallucinates.
Yeah.
Sorry,
And then-
I saw a trailer of Tyler Blackburn.
And
of
then
Tyler Blackburn.
Taylor Lautner. He
Taylor
looks so
Lautner.
hot. Sorry, keep going.
And then Spencer finds her.
mm-hmm.
That happened all in the teaser.
Hallucination? Dream?
The dream. I think it's because she's inhaling car fumes.
Yeah. And there's a scene later where
the dolls?
all of the girls, there's creepy dolls that are dirty. I think someone dug them up. And the girls are seen in their dresses. Like they look like they're from the 50s or
Yeah.
something, like dressed so cute, digging in the ground, trying to uncover something. So I'm curious to
maybe
know
she
what they're
was
trying
buried
to uncover.
alive.
Allison?
No. Dr. Sullivan.
That's who they're digging up?
Because
Oh my
remember they
God.
say Allie was buried alive?
Mm-hmm. We talked about that
And
a
they
couple
get
weeks
this
ago.
box that says something, 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 or she dies.
Or maybe
This is very heavy
or
on
you
my
guys,
shoulders.
maybe it was Emily, because wasn't there a quick shot of her like in a hospital with a towel around her or something?
No, that was her lying on the floor in a white dress.
Oh, and I
Oh.
think I think she's alluding to the massage from last week.
Yes.
Oh, maybe I'm probably just
You're
seeing
mixing things
Yeah,
up.
she was in a towel and A massaged her calf.
But I do I
like an
did
hour.
see like the official photos for this episode, and the three girls, sorry, I should explain which three girls. Hanna, Spencer, and Aria are all getting talked to by the police. They're probably being interrogated or something. Emily is nowhere to be found. She later enters a picture, so that makes me think that something special, in a bad way, does happen to her, where she's kind of pulled aside to get the information straight from her.
We've got a
I don't know.
lot to
There's
think
a
about.
lot going on.
And those creepy dolls, like seriously,
Yeah.
creepy
Well-
clown dolls.
Well, throughout the next week, tweet at Dana Ward Online. Jocelyn's not here, but she's at Jocelyn Davis. Sydney DeBear at Sydney DeBear. I'm at Her Name is Deidre. Tweet us your predictions. We would love to hear from you. Next week is the finale, so we'll try to read them on air. Hopefully we'll have some answers. Tyler Blackburn will be here in the studio, so please make sure you do join us. He will be shirtless
Yay.
with royal wedding rose petals strewn across his washboard abs, if I have anything to do with it.
We'll
And
need to get some oil.
I mean, it's going to be my coming out party next week. I need
You
to
gonna
get
wear a dress?
I need to
Preparations have already begun, I'm sure.
I mean, hair appointments, nail appointments, all these things are in the works. All in the name of Tyler Blackburn. But yes, thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. We hope you had as much fun as we did. On behalf of Dana Ward, David Schifilliti, and myself, have a wonderful night. We'll see you next week for the season finale. Mid-season finale.
Bye, guys.
Good night.
Bye.
From producers Kevin Undergaro and Phil Svitek, engineer DJ Jesse Janity, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. If you have questions or comments, be sure to buzz us at info@AfterBuzzTV.com. And you can find us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter by searching for AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
Sorry, I was singing Britney.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.